In today's deep dive, we'll unpack how Palantir's key announcements in 2025 propelled its stock, secured major government contracts, and positioned the company at the forefront of national security and immigration solutions. You'll see how a Google Cloud partnership can turbocharge AI deployments, why NATO chose Palantir's Maven smart system to modernize its operations, and how a $30 million ICE contract underscores Palantir's expanding footprint amid federal shakeups. Every fact comes straight from official filings and market reports, so you can trust what you hear. By the end, you'll have a clear understanding of the strategic moves defining Palantir's trajectory and the questions you need to ask before placing your next bet. Palantir's stock jumped 6.9% in a single trading session after it announced a strategic alliance with Google Cloud to enhance its FedStart platform for U.S. government agencies. FedStart was already designed to streamline how vendors deploy software to federal entities. By integrating Google's scalable cloud infrastructure, Palantir can now offer a turnkey solution that combines compliance expertise with AI-driven analytics. This collaboration means that smaller technology firms and startups, once hampered by the complexity of government procurement, can leverage Palantir's FedStart interface underpinned by Google's reliable, high-availability services. Imagine a health tech startup deploying its analytics tools within hours rather than weeks to critical agencies. That's the promise of this integration. Why should viewers care? Because government AI budgets are growing, and easing deployment hurdles could unlock unprecedented innovation. Have you ever wondered how much faster a secure compliance system can be when you don't have to build the infrastructure yourself? This deal doesn't just save time. It could reshape how quickly next-gen solutions reach the agencies that need them most. With the technical foundation set, let's examine how the market digested this news and what broader trade discussions added fuel to the rally. Investors rewarded Palantir's cloud announcement by pushing shares higher than both the S&P 500 and NASDAQ Composite on that Thursday. But the catalysts didn't stop there. Reports emerged that the U.S. administration was prioritizing trade talks with China and even India, fostering general optimism across tech stocks. During the session, the S&P rose 2% and the NASDAQ Composite 2.7%, amplifying Palantir's 6.9% gain. This suggests that when market sentiment tilts positive on trade diplomacy, tech names sensitive to federal spending can see outsized moves. It's a reminder of how interlinked geopolitics and tech investing have become. Every mention of new trade terms can translate into billions in market cap swings. From Wall Street's cheers, we turn to the front lines. NATO's decision to deploy Palantir's Maven smart system. Palantir shares climbed 5.6% after NATO's Communications and Information Agency confirmed it had acquired the Maven smart system. Maven, already battle-tested by the U.S. military, uses AI to collect massive intel and surveillance data, then prioritizes potential targets for commanders. By adopting Maven, NATO aims to accelerate novel AI solutions across its 32 member states. This isn't just a software license, it's a strategic modernization. As NATO integrates AI-driven models and simulations, decision-makers gain near real-time insights on threats, supply lines, and force posturing. Think of it as moving from a static map to an interactive dashboard that highlights the highest risk areas. If you were in a command center, which data point would you ask Maven to flag first? Enemy movements, supply chain disruptions, or civilian safety metrics? Reflect on how AI shifts the decision-making balance. But the significance of this deal reaches far beyond a single defense contract. William Blair analyst Louis De Palma highlighted that NATO's Maven agreement carries broader geopolitical significance amid concerns Europe might reduce reliance on U.S. defense contractors. By choosing Palantir, Europe is signaling continued trust in American AI capabilities, even as national budgets and procurement policies evolve. This vote of confidence comes at a time when multiple European defense budgets are expanding. Analysts believe that sustaining interoperability with U.S. systems will be crucial for collective security. In effect, Palantir's win reinforces the transatlantic alliance's technological cohesion, ensuring that allied forces can share data streams seamlessly in any future contingency. Could AI partnerships like Maven redefine how alliances form and operate? Consider how a single software deal might influence decades of defense collaboration. Of 27 analysts polled by FactSet, only 8 rate PLTR as buy, 15 as hold, and 4 as sell, reflecting mixed confidence amid its lofty valuation and reliance on federal spending. Wedbush maintained an outperform rating with a $120 price target, suggesting the recent NATO news could help Palantir capture more defense budgets even as Pentagon spending faces scrutiny. Now, let's pivot to a different corner of federal operations: immigration tracking. On April 17th, federal filings revealed that U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement awarded Palantir a $30 million contract to build an immigration lifecycle operating system for deportations. Despite a 1% dip in PLTR shares that day, mirroring a 2.3% NASDAQ decline, the deal underscores Palantir's deep entrenchment across U.S. agencies. This system promises to centralize data on case histories, detention statuses, and deportation timelines, streamlining what was once a fragmented process. For policymakers and enforcement officers, having a unified dashboard can mean faster, more informed decisions on resource allocation. But such capabilities also raise important questions about privacy and oversight. In balancing efficiency and civil liberties, where should the line be drawn when deploying AI in immigration enforcement? Think about the trade-offs involved. Finally, we'll look at how this contract fits into Palantir's broader stock performance and evolving strategy. Palantir's all-time intraday high of $125.41 on February 19, 2025, was followed by a 30% pullback. Yet the stock remains up 24% year-to-date, thanks largely to its government wins. With earnings due May 5th, analysts note that a potential federal budget squeeze under new administrative directives could actually benefit Palantir, forcing agencies to modernize existing systems rather than fund new projects. Meanwhile, Palantir is eyeing commercial markets, healthcare, and financial services by leveraging generative AI to spur growth beyond government. Could next quarter's earnings reveal a more diversified revenue mix? Only time will tell, but the groundwork laid by these public sector contracts sets the stage. In just a few months, Palantir has transformed partnership announcements into sizable stock moves, spanning cloud deployments, NATO modernization, and immigration systems. From AI-powered analytics to geopolitical endorsements, each deal reaffirms why Palantir sits at the nexus of data and defense. If you found this breakdown valuable, hit that like button, subscribe for more informed deep dives, and ring the bell to stay ahead of the next big catalyst.